Hello friends! Today we are going to be talking about asking questions. Now, can anybody raise their hand if they don't know what a question is? Okay, I only see about 1 or 2 hand raised. So a question is something that we ask when we need to understand something better. So can somebody tell me why we ask questions? Why do you think we ask questions? Yes, ma'am. Oh, to learn. I like that one. So we ask questions to learn. Good one. What else? Does anybody else have something? You right there. When we are confused, when we don't understand something, that's a good one. So when we are confused. Good one. Anybody else have anything to help each other? That's a good one. And I'm also going to add that we ask questions maybe when we need to know a little bit more information. So when we need to know Awesome. So those are all great points. So good readers ask questions before, during, and after we read to help them understand a text. So we should ask questions if we are curious about something, if we want to predict what might happen next in our story, and if we want to make something more clear. So the book we are going to be reading today are 5 Little Monkeys Reading in Bed. And some question starters that we could use during our book today are who, where, how could, what will, why did, what if, I wonder, and I think. So, let's look. Let's look at our front cover for a little bit before we start reading. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, obviously, because that's in our title, 5 little monkeys reading in bed, and it looks like they're holding a flashlight and a book, and then there's some pillows kind of in the background, and it looks like they're in bed. So some questions that we could ask before. Does anybody have an idea? What do you think? Who is in the story? I love that one. That's always a good question to ask. Who is the story about, or who is in the story? Good one. Okay. What is going to happen in the story? That's always a good question to ask. What is going to happen? Let's see. What do you have any more questions? Oh, I like that one. What if they're supposed to be asleep? They're in bed, right? So let's see. What if, that's a great question. What if they are supposed to be asleep? And let's see, can I think of any more? I kind of wonder if they're going to get caught, like if they're going to get in trouble. So I'm going to say I wonder, because that's on our question key. I wonder if they get in trouble. So let's start reading to see what's going to happen. 5 Little Monkeys Reading in Bed by Eileen Christelow. When the 5 little monkeys are ready for bed, their mama reads stories, then kisses each head. It's bedtime for monkeys. Now turn out the light. Oh, Mama, oh, please. One more story tonight. So what's a question that we can ask right now? I'm wondering if Mama is going to read more stories to them. So let's see. What if, or let's see, what can we ask? Will Mama read more stories to them? Will Mama read more stories? And can we answer any questions that we asked before we started reading? So who was the story about? I think we can answer that one right now. We know that the story is about 5 little monkeys and their mama. So let's see. 5 monkeys and mama. And what is going to happen? I think we can answer that question because we know that they're reading. So they're reading books. And we can add onto that question because that's something we can come back to even after we read. What if they're supposed to be asleep? She did say it was bedtime, so we're not sure if they're really supposed to be asleep yet, so we'll keep reading. We'll wait on that one. I wonder if they get in trouble. We haven't really seen them get in trouble yet, so we're going to move on. And now we have the question of, will Mama read more stories? But Mama's too tired. She's read more than 4. Lights out, sweet dreams. She closes their door. So we know that Mama did not read more stories. So our answer to this question is no. She does not read more stories. Okay. One monkey whispers, this book looks so good. If Mama won't read it, then maybe we could. What's some questions that we could ask here? What do you think? I wonder if they're gonna read another book. Let's see. Will they read another book? All right, let's see. Uh-oh, the monkeys start reading. The story is sad. One monkey is weeping. She's feeling so bad. So we can answer that question. They did read another book. Yes, they did. Yes. Then come out the tissues. They all start to bawl. They sob and they cry till the last page of all. So do we think that this book that they're reading is going to end out sad? I think that's another question that we could ask. That's a great one. Well, the book is the book going to end sad? And I'm still kind of questioning if they're going to get caught. Will they get caught? Okay, let's keep reading. It's such a good ending. Their sobs turn to cheers. These monkeys are loud. You should cover your ears. In fact, they're so noisy that Mama runs in. What's all this racket, this chaos, this din? Uh-oh, so we know that the book didn't end out sad. No, it did not. No, it was a happy ending, right? Okay. And Mama did walk in, so we can also answer that did they get caught? Mama walked in. Okay. And now we are just going to ask and answer questions out loud because I ran out of room on my board. So let's see. One monkey admits with a guilt-ridden look, "We've been reading the very best happy sad book." Mama raises an eyebrow. "What was it I said?" Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Then one monkey sighs as she turns out the light. "I wish we could read this new ghost book tonight." So I think we can go back and ask again, will they read another book? And can we make any predictions based on what they've already done? What do you think will happen? Because I kind of think they will. Let's see. "Just look at that goblin and mean-looking ghost. It's those shadowy bats that I like the most." One monkey starts hooting an eerie ghost sound, and soon they're all wailing and jumping around. So they did read another book, and they're being so loud. Do we think that Mama's going to hear them again because they're being loud? Let's find out. Then a dark, spooky shadow appears on the wall, but a knock on their door is what frightens them all. "It's a ghost!" they all scream, but then... Who do you think that is? Who do you think walked in on them? Mama! Mama walks in. "What's all this racket, this chaos, this din?" The monkeys all gasp. "We thought you were the ghost. This book is so scary, we like it the most." Mama raises an eyebrow. "What was it I said?" "Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed." One monkey shivers. "That book was so creepy, so good, but so scary. I'll never be sleepy." Can we ask the same question? Will they read another book? Let's see. She pulls out a joke book. "We've got to be quiet. But the jokes are so funny, in fact, they're a riot." The monkeys try hard not to giggle or laugh, but then there's a joke with a foolish giraffe. Do you think they're going to wake up Mama once again? "It's so silly, so goofy, they all start to roar, and then can you guess who flings open their door?" Mama! Oh yes, it's Mama. She comes storming right in. "What's all this racket, this chaos, this din?" The monkeys keep giggling, they just cannot quit. Mama picks up their books. "I've had it, that's it." Then she raises an eyebrow. "Did you hear what I said?" Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Well, the monkeys are tired, they're almost asleep, when they hear someone giggle, then laugh, and then weep. Do you hear all that noise? And just who could it be? Let's sneak down the hall. Can you guess what they see? What do you think's gonna happen? Someone else might be reading those books, right? What if someone's finally reading those other books? It's Mama! Oh, Mama, they giggle. What was it you said? What do you think they're gonna tell her? Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. These monkeys are sleepy, they head out the door. Just wait till tomorrow, and then they'll read more. And finally, they're all asleep. The end. So, I want my students to be able to ask me questions every day throughout the entire school year. I really think that asking questions is such an important part of learning and how students learn. If they don't feel comfortable enough to ask questions to me, they're not going to say anything if they don't understand something, and I just think it's so important for us to use questions and ask questions all day, not all day, every day throughout the entire school year to learn more and to know more information and to help each other and all of those great things.